Alright everyone, in today's episode we want to show you a very important cooking technique, the basic stock. Stocks are flavored liquids made from bones, meat, vegetables and spices. You use them to intensify the flavor of your dish. Stocks are especially important to fill up sauces and soups, but you will also find other purposes for it. So, for this recipe we need animal bones. You can prepare a stock with bones of every mammal or bird you consider edible. How to make a fish stock we will show you in a different video in the future. If you process your meat yourself, you have a very good opportunity to extract value out of the bones you get. Only try boning animal parts if you have the right equipment and at least some idea how to do it. For equipment, we recommend a decent heavy and solid kitchen cleaver and a very sharp boning knife as shown in the picture. If you don't process meat yourself, but you want to cook a stock, you can ask your local butcher if he has some bones for you. We begin with our bones and a big pot with some oil in it. Heat the oil and add your bones. Your bones should be broken or cut into small pieces before you start cooking them. Again, use a professional kitchen cleaver or ask your local butcher for help if you want to break the bones to smaller pieces. While your bones are frying, start cutting 2 carrots into large pieces. Put the carrots aside and cut a parsnip to a similar size as the carrots. You don't have to peel your vegetables for this step, since we only use them to cook out the flavor. The same we do with 2 whole onions, which we also cut into large pieces. Also very important is a decent piece of celery, which we also cut into rough chunks. Please note, if you use vegetables with their skin, you should use only homegrown or organic grown vegetables. Vegetables from industrial farming have often lots of pesticides or other chemicals on their skin, and these you certainly don't want to extract into your stock. To enrich the flavor, we cut 2 fresh tomatoes in similar size as our other vegetables and add them to the other ingredients. 1 or 2 cloves of garlic are also a good idea. Again, you don't have to peel them. Just crush them a bit with the flat side of your knife and add the garlic to your vegetables. If you have, you can also use the stems of parsley to give even more flavor to your stock. After our bones get some color, we add our vegetables and fry them for another 5 minutes at moderate heat. Now we fill up our pot with water or vegetable broth until all the bones are covered with liquid. You can also add a small amount of white wine if you like. Start boiling everything carefully and also add some peppercorns and laurel to your stock. While your stock is beginning to cook, foam and fat builds up on the surface. Because we want the stock to be clear, we remove this foam with a ladle. Always remove the foam from the surface every time new foam builds up. When your stock is cooking, you can't add a tablespoon of salt. Only use a tiny amount of salt because you want to use your stock later for other dishes that potentially are already salted. Boil your stock now for at least 1 till 2 hours. After that time, you should have a liquid with an awesome golden brown color. To finish our stock, we pour the liquid through a closed strainer or a fine sieve. Your stock is now ready. It will be the basis or a beneficial addition to lots of recipes that we want to show you in the future. You can cool down your stock now or freeze it or use it directly to fill up sauce and soups. We hope you like our professional cooking advice and it helps you to cook and create even more awesome dishes in the future. Stocks belong not only in every professional, but also into the fridge of every kitchen enthusiast, and we hope it is a valuable addition to your culinary world. We now already showed you how to make vegetable broth and how to develop it further to a basic stock. In the following weeks, we will show you different techniques and recipes to make use of it and how to refine this flavored liquid even further. Make sure to subscribe our channel to never miss any further developments. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Over and out.